Drifting is something every single Southwest Florida player absolutely loves. It's just so much fun going around the corners and just learning new skills. It's just incredibly fun, especially doing it with friends, doing tandems, all that type of stuff, entering drift competitions. But sometimes drifting can get a little boring and you want to learn a new skill. And that is where 360s come in. It's the art of basically spinning your car all the way around, under control, and actually being able to pull it off and come out the corner straight and not just spinning around. So today I'm literally going to be showing you how you guys can 360 the right car, the right tune, and basically how you do it. So remember to stick around to the end, like and subscribe. Without further ado, let's just jump straight into the video. So obviously we love a good bit of drifting in Southwest Florida. I mostly mastered the technique recently in recent months. I've been learning to drift like 2 years properly. No, not 2 years, 2 months. I'm already pretty good, I would say. I'm not the greatest, but I would say I'm better than most people. And it's incredibly fun. I do love a good bit of drifting. And recently, I think it was maybe in the past month, I've learned how to 360. It is so fun. Let me actually get the right car for this. So, the car that you're going to want to use for this drifting is the Nissan Skyline R32. It's in the dealership. I'm not actually quite sure how much money it is. I think it's like 80,000 or something. It's quite a low, 68,000. Okay, it's not too expensive to be honest. If you just grind a little bit, I've got some videos on my channel if you're struggling for money. And basically, you literally just hit a ton of 360s. This car 360s so easy. I can do like 720s in this car, I'm pretty sure. It's actually like mad. Oh, that was kind of a fail. I'm kind of washed, guys. I just hopped on the game. I haven't had any practice today. Oh yeah, that's cold. Oh yeah. Alright then, there we go. That's some 360s done. Now, you're probably wondering if you want to get the right tune on this thing, because the right tune is very important on getting the right 360s. So basically, some of you might already be using some other person's tune, something like Joji's tune, but trust me, use this tune. This tune is crazy if you want to actually do 360s. It's so easy. You literally just swing it round, boom. I'll teach you the tech after I've showed you guys the tune. Let me just head over to Sussy's Mechanic real quick. Oh my goodness, I just crashed. Right then, so in Sussy's Mechanic, basically what you're going to want to do is get this engine stage 3 and max out the force induction onto turbocharging. And I recommend only getting street brakes, because if you upgrade your brakes too much, you're basically just going to stop mid-drift, and you don't want that. I keep my weight reduction on stock. You can upgrade it if you want, but I don't like doing that. And then obviously drift tires, and then get the race transmission. Now suspension, wheel width, wheel size, camber, offsets, they all don't matter. Steering is what matters a lot. So for general steering, you're going to want to go 620, 559, 156. Then you want to go for steering lock 90, 337, and 101. For gyro tuning, you want to go 199, 215, 515. This is very important. Follow them pretty much exact, unless you have a tune you really do like, then you can do that. This is the tune for this car. I do have some slightly different tunes for other cars, which I'll show you later on in the video. But this is like a beginner's 360 drift car. Like, trust me, you definitely want to get this if you're a beginner. Drive chain, rear wheel drive. And what I like doing, I put 100 power, which basically gives the rear wheels more spin, so it's a lot easier to drift. And then gearing, obviously, just keep that stock. And now you have your beginner's 360 drift car. Now, it is actually quite easy once you know how to do the 360. So hopefully already you know how to drift. If you don't, then I do have some other videos, and you can go watch those before you watch this one. And basically, what you're going to want to do is when going into a 360, you need to build up momentum for the car to swing around. Now, first of all, if you are a mobile user, it's going to be very difficult to 360. If you can 360 on mobile, please leave it in the comments down below. But I don't know anyone who can 360 or even like drift well on mobile. It's so difficult because you obviously want to be in semi mode for this, which you can enable in settings. You can either go manual or semi. I prefer semi and go into gear 3. This is the best gear, or gear 4 for this car is quite good to be honest, but gear 3 and 4 are the best gears. And basically you want to build up momentum, and then when you're ready to do the 360, you basically want to hold down A or D. So there, instead of just sort of tapping, if I just sort of tap D or A going to 360 and I let go, the wheels will just go weird on other cars. On this car, it just does it pretty much for you, which is really good. But basically, you build up momentum, and then Let me just build up momentum, and then you basically just hold A or D, and boom, it just swings round. You've got to hold it until the wheels are straight again. This car almost goes too far, and this car can literally like kind of pretty much 720. Yeah, look. It's very, very good. It's such an easy car to 360. But yeah, definitely you want to just build up that momentum, and then go into the 360. Sometimes I like to sort of tap S. So once I'm in the 360, I'm sort of holding down W, and then once I'm in the 360, I'll sort of use the bottom part of my finger to just tap S. I wish I had a camera, but I can't show you guys currently. But yeah, I'm literally just tapping S a tiny bit mid-drift, just so I just don't go off track too much. And then if you want to go into basically corners like that, 360 into corners, you basically want to go hold it into the 360, hold A, release A, and then I go on to holding D. It's really, really simple. Now, this is for the beginner car, but I'm going to show you it with a car that's a bit harder to 360, the McLaren P1. I'm going to tell you how to do it with these a little more difficult cars. This car is obviously on the expensive range of drift cars, but I definitely recommend getting the P1 drift car. So if we just pull up, I'm just going to show you my McLaren P1 drift tune. So it's stage 3 engine, pretty much all maxed out. I have sport brakes on this one. I have max weight reduction, drift tires, street transmission. I mean, this is, I mean, you could copy my build if you really want, guys, but steering is what matters. I've got a slightly different steering tune on this one, but this tune's a little harder to 360. So it's 700, 300, 156. For steering lock, it's 70, 280, 90. For gyro tune, 205, 200, 515. Then for drivetrain, obviously rear wheel drive. I don't upgrade the power on this one because it's already got a ton of power. And oh wait, why was this P1 not stock gearing? Okay, I didn't even realize I didn't have stock gearing on the P1. What? Well, there you go, guys. I don't have stock gearing on the P1, so now you guys know my secret to how I drift my P1 so well. Yeah, I need a little bit more open. I'm going to do my 360 on the intersection up here. So with more powerful cars and cars that don't swing around as well, you want to get a lot more momentum. You want to basically be almost 90 degrees, and then you just hold down that A, and then you could basically, that wasn't a full 360, but it meant I could go into the drift after, which made it a lot cleaner than it would have been. So I can hold this. That wasn't very good, and I'm not a pro at 360s yet. I'm pretty good, and you can transfer a lot of the skill down to the racetrack. So I'm just gonna whip out this one. It's so easy to 360 on the racetrack. There's some places where I love doing 360s on the racetrack. So I can literally just like hit one here and I'm perfectly fine. So what I like doing, I like hitting this corner in gear 4. I like holding that, and then like sometimes 360 there, but it's incredibly risky. Down here is where I usually 360 on the track. After coming out of that corner, I'll just whip a 360, change down to gear 3, hold that, bit of parking brake, go into there. I usually 360 here, but it depends if it's a serious competition, and then I whip it around there, no 360s. And then I think it's mostly just a clean run to the end of the track. There we go. And then I think I usually hit 360 here if I want. It is difficult to get back into the swing though. So yeah, I don't usually 360 there. But guys, if you enjoyed this video, please remember to like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it if you did learn something. And if you have any tips in the comments of what I should have done different. But guys, I'm hopefully going to see you in the next video. But for now, peace!